If you die without a will, you still have an estate plan. You just didn't write it. Your state did. And the people you love most may not like what it says. Most adults are in this position. A major 2026 estate planning survey found that only about 1 in 4 Americans has a will, and the number is falling, not rising. The most common reason people give is that they don't own enough to bother. But intestacy, the legal term for dying without a will, isn't about how much you leave behind. It's about who decides where it goes. Here's what actually happens. First, your state's intestate succession laws decide who inherits. A fixed formula, not your wishes. In most states, everything flows to your closest legal relatives, usually your spouse and children, in shares the law sets. That sounds fine until you see who the formula skips. An unmarried partner typically inherits nothing, no matter how long you've been together. Stepchildren you never adopted are usually left out too, and close friends or charities you cared about get nothing. If no relatives can be found, your property eventually goes to the state itself. The formula doesn't know your story. It only knows your family tree. Second, everything runs through probate court, the legal process that settles an estate. Without a will, a judge appoints an administrator, often whichever relative applies first. Intestate cases that might have wrapped up in weeks with a clear will can stretch for a year or more, with court costs and legal fees coming out of the estate. And here's the part that stops most parents cold. If you have minor children and no surviving parent, a judge, not you, chooses their guardian. Relatives can compete for the role, and the court decides based on its own judgment of your child's best interests. Third, and this surprises people, some assets skip the formula entirely. Life insurance, retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA, and any account with a named beneficiary goes straight to that person, will or no will. Jointly owned homes typically pass to the co-owner automatically. That cuts both ways. An ex-spouse still listed on an old policy can collect ahead of your current family. The fix is cheaper than most people think. Updating beneficiaries costs nothing, and a basic valid will, even one made with an online service, replaces the state's formula with your actual wishes. So dying without a will doesn't create chaos. It creates a plan you never agreed to. A formula picks your heirs, a court picks the timeline, and a judge may pick your children's guardian. This is education, not legal advice. Rules vary by state. If this helped, subscribe for a plain English explainer every week and comment what we should untangle next.